The old man up there got to get his beauty sleep and all.
Right.
That's why I look better than you. Told you what type of night this is gonna be. Leave me alone. The gun's loaded. This bitch is loaded.
My man is on fire tonight. Hey, people. Before we start the video, as y'all see, I'm looking a little distorted.
Mr. Corleone is camping right now.
Enjoying the outside right now for the moment. So
he wanted to.
Yeah, this is what y'all gonna get from me. Don't mind the weird ghost behind me. I don't know if she gonna make her debuts or not.
All right, bro. Look, I already told this nigga I will leave you in purgatory.
I don't believe you. We didn't agree to that. I didn't say leave me. You come get me. You make sure you come get me. Okay?
Nope.
Nope. We gonna set that now.
Said that nigga is gonna go through Dante's Inferno.
Right.
He gonna go through all 7 circles.
He fucking better, nigga. We are the Winchesters, but look, not like that, my man.
I'm gonna look down in that hole, be like, damn, I hope that nigga can climb.
I'm gonna look up like, nigga, I'll be waiting for you. Like,
You ain't gonna Kratos that one out.
I'm not even, man, for what? I'm gonna find me a nice little hidey hole. I'm gonna kick my feet up and wait. I'm gonna be chilling because this nigga's coming to get me. I'm not even worried about that. I'm chilling.
Look,
I'm gonna be one of them niggas that got locked up and feeling themselves because they feel they got bail. Don't even worry about that because I'm not gonna be here long. As my man Ali said, fuck that. Fuck that. Nope. See, she made a debut. Did you see it? Did you see it? She made a debut. Did you see it?
Oh God, I hate you.
I'll kill the intro.
Oh man.
Fun times. Well, folks, welcome to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast with your trifecta. Like always, you know who we are. I'm your boy Los. Like always, we have Del with us, our moderator, keeping shit flowing, and we have the Demon King over there in his Sakuna shit, just ready to start shit, so we can see the kind of time and he's on. It's like he's outside right now, nigga. You're not, sir. You're off the block. You have
just
evolved.
Agent of chaos up there,
sir. He acting like he hasn't evolved, my nigga. You done moved up to a better neighborhood and everything, nigga. You are not that anymore. We are cool. We chilling, player. We chilling. But
I want war today.
You know what? I'm always with the shits. He said he want war today.
Today I choose violence.
Yeah, okay. If that's what we doing, that's what we doing.
What day have you not?
You
those days when he try to act up. Those days he try to act all high and mighty, guys. That is not the case. We cannot do that.
I don't always choose violence.
Yeah, okay.
But when I do,
and it blows my mind when you don't, because I'm like, it's so phony. It's so Drake-ish.
It's not phony.
It's so Drake-ish.
It's not phony. Because look, sometimes the
you
violence
feel like a nut.
is just.
Sometimes you don't.
No. Who the fuck eats almond joy?
People who like
psychopaths,
black licorice.
Them. I feel like people who eat almond joy suck farts out of sweaty ass.
Psychopaths.
I feel like people who eat almond joy likes to get a gas mask and have farts directly fed into it.
I feel like people who eat almond joy lick pubic hair.
I think people who eat almond joy have a fragrance of a perfume of a queef.
What the?
The queef?
That's yeah. Allah, say fart. That's what it
queef.
Is.
My Estee Lauder. Got him.
That's a good one.
I was gonna see how far this was gonna go.
I mean, we could have kept going, but you know, we ain't even start the car yet. Niggas ain't even getting to the street. Niggas cutting.
That was full. Dog, that was full on 12th grade at the lunch table just now.
That's what we are. And this is what you folks come to get here. And after 37, 36, 8 episodes, if y'all ain't figure out that's basically what this is when you come to this show, you basically going back to high school and sitting at the lunch table with us. That's the whole point and the purpose. I mean, we hit you over the head with the damn label. But
spot on.
I mean, with that being
Damn,
said,
damn Dalen up there voguing like he laying on the lunch table.
that's a,
Told you. I mean, my
you know, it
Sabrina
was
goes,
always one nigga who had their foot up on the bench. You know, good and damn well, even though them benches wasn't even that far from the table, it was always one nigga who found a way to have the leg up on the fucking bench. I don't know how. Always. The only thing missing is spoon fights.
I could go for a game of sporks, bro.
Nigga.
The fuck is a game of sports?
You never played sporks, my guy?
You gonna give me your black card right now. You're a lot. Wait. Maybe it's something called different in Jersey.
Okay. So boom, you take the little spork. Wait. You take the little spork, right? You bend the end of it to like a little
Hook.
shape like this, like a little hook,
Yep.
and y'all sit there and you basically try to break the other person's spork.
Oh, we did that with pencils.
We did it with pencils too, but you
We did it
also used the fucking
sporks.
Spoons, the sporks that you got from the lunchroom. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas really never did that?
I ain't did that shit. I don't know if other
Dude,
niggas.
you don't know the pleasure of dog. You feel like you're really fucking the nigga up. You beating the nigga down when you hit a motherfucker spoon and that first hit crack right in the middle.
That
You know,
chip,
they weak on the side. So you hitting them bitches, just watching chips fly off. Like the shit is crazy.
basically, you breaking this bitch down. There ain't nothing left but the handle and a little bit of piece of spoon.
The object is to break the other person's whole spoon area first.
Yep.
Like motherfuckers used to get inventive with the way they would bend the tips because, like he said, it was just like an L, like just a straight L. Then niggas started doing that, and then they was bend it again. So now they got like a little fake
Got a whole-
sleeve. Yeah,
Got a little hammer.
some people made they would do like a triangle like that. Like they would bend it and bite it. So that way it'd be like that. Like
Oh, y'all took y'all shit too serious.
Nah,
dude,
this
this
was
was a legit fight, nigga.
this was lunchtime at the lunch table. This was war. Like,
That
no,
rabbit sound
real
loud.
talk. Let me tell you just how serious it was. If you didn't get to finish your game, niggas would take they sporks with them.
Facts. Put your spoon in your pocket. We're gonna finish this at library, next class, something. No,
After
dead
school.
ass.
This is getting finished.
No, dead ass. Yeah, it was real shit. Like that's great. So you never play any of those other school games like Exit, the bad what was it? Not Bad Habit. It was Bad Language, something. So basically, if you did something, you would get attacked until you said what the name of the game was. For example, Exit. Whenever you walked through an exit, and you know schools always have a bunch of exits separating the hallways. Whenever you walked through one of those doors, if you walk through and you're playing and you don't say exit, niggas
Yep.
pounce on you and fuck you up until you say exit.
Yep.
If you say something,
Nah,
with
we
an
ain't
S
do
in
that.
it- What? Oh, dog.
Yeah, I remember.
And better yet,
You
let me
know the
say, let me not
pleasure.
say we. Let me not say we. I ain't do it. I ain't even heard of it. So
Nigga, I saw a kid get his chest caved in playing exit.
not,
This
not the
motherfucker was. Go ahead.
only
What
time I
was your question?
seen that was. Well, I was about to say the only time I seen some shit like that was Kill a Man with the ball. That was it.
Oh, that was
That
another one.
dodgeball? What am I missing? I
No,
never heard of that
no.
one.
Ooh.
Killer Man with the ball was like, it was basically like rugby, but only one person.
Nigga, what?
And everybody is pouncing on that nigga.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how many people was playing this game?
I think our biggest game had about at least about 12 niggas in it.
So this is not a
Nigga, at that point, y'all slave hunting.
This is not a
That's
one
not
up.
even a game.
This is not a one up moment. I think the biggest I've ever seen was like 20 people.
Who
That's a
hated who?
Salem witch
No.
Why,
Who
nigga?
hated who?
You can
That's a
tell
setup.
That sounds like a setup. Like whoever niggas don't like it, you got the ball.
He got the
his
ball
ball.
first. No, he got the ball
Oh.
first.
So since I've never heard of this shit before, right? Question. Can you throw the ball at somebody? Like if niggas is coming at you, or you like, fuck it, I don't want it. You throw it at somebody else, and now they got the ball.
Once you make it to the other end of the field,
Yeah.
So you had to make it to the other end of the field?
you gotta run your touchdown.
Wait a minute. Because now this is not making sense to me. Because this game is kind of stupid. I'm sorry.
Tell
It's kinda stupid.
me any of these games that made sense.
No. See, my thing with those other games, it was clear rules and a winning purpose or a way to succeed. This game don't sound like a way to succeed. It sounds like a straight up setup, like you said, to fuck up whoever the people don't like. Like
I bet you Barry Sanders played this game as a kid.
okay, no, see, no, and that's my point.
Hey, and there were times when niggas get through unscathed. There are times,
and see, this is what
I don't. Hey, I don't know about with 20 people. Nobody's getting through that unscathed. I don't give a damn.
No,
nobody's that good.
There were no touchdowns that game. There's a lot of ass.
Okay,
no
see, that was my point right there. There is no way either this motherfucker is Barry Sanders level where he can get through the many amount of people, even if it's 12 people chasing one person in an isolated field. Our playground
park's pretty damn big.
It is, but okay, is this a game that y'all play like after school in the park, or was it something that y'all would play when you're going? No, excuse me, I said that wrong. Not after school in the park. Is it after school in the park or during like your lunch break recess time?
This was like outside of school. You think they would let us play that in school?
Everybody gets suspended.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, excuse me for not going to a school where they gave a fuck. My bad. All I know is my public school with a lesson. My public school had backboards with no rims. We had a tree to climb in.
Did your school begin with PS?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Yes, it did. You see?
Almost all the schools in New York began with PS. They were public schools.
Well, I'll say this much.
Almost all of them.
Yeah. I say this much. Like I said, mine's clearly didn't give a fuck. Because we had nothing but concrete on the ground for us to play in. That was our play area. Concrete, open space, and backboards with no rims. Do you know how good you gotta be to shoot at the square in the rim?
Dog, I went to a private school and that's all we had. We had a parking lot.
What'd you say, Clarence?
I think he's talking to you, sir.
You went where, Clarence?
I went to private school.
This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence. And Clarence lived at home with both parents. I got you, bro. It took me the second time to hear it, but I got you, bro.
By the way, I wouldn't necessarily recommend for people.
So no, back to this dumbass game. So yeah,
wait. Before you go to the game, you want to talk about schools not caring, bro? 7th grade, playing basketball in gym class, beginning of the period. This dude fouls me, but he fouls me so hard when I fall. Like I fell on the ground and slid into the wall. My wrist hit the wall first and my body, like I shattered. There's a bone like right here in your wrist. I shattered that.
He didn't foul you. That nigga straight shoved your ass.
That's what I'm thinking.
He tried to kill me.
To figure out how he fouls you, but you hit the floor and slide.
That was a sincere tip of your life. You know what kind of inertia you got to have to slide on a gym floor?
I mean, not that much.
There's a couple of pieces. There's a couple of pieces.
You get a whole ass burn sliding on that bitch.
One,
you never say he did.
One, I was in a sweatsuit.
You're sliding. Okay. Nigga, you was playing air hockey, nigga.
2, I was going for a layup when he hit me. But
I figured that much too.
Hold up, that goes without saying. You still had on sweats.
Let me tell you let me tell you the lack of care.
Hey, at least it wasn't a tracksuit. That shit.
he would have been flying. That would have been a slip and slide for that nigga. He would have
went through the wall.
And he would have had plastic burn on him. Because that's why his suit would have burned in that friction. That nigga. He had tracksuit pieces on him.
It'd have been burn marks of cotton. They had the cotton inside.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! You don't get it damn well that shit would have happened. Oh, that nigga would have got up. He'd have looked like
that'd have been.
Am I the only one that did this dumb shit as a kid? You ever tried to iron those cheap ass Halloween costumes you used to get as a kid, and that shit just melted into a
I'd have got him looking like Ivy from How High.
I made it. I'm okay.
Don't drink that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But no, wait. So look. Let me tell you just how little they care. I told you this is the beginning of the period. This is a 45-minute period. This is the last period of the day. I get up. I had hit so hard. I actually got knocked out. I get up, class is over. Everybody gone.
They left that nigga here, yo. They put the gym mats in front of him and just left him. He won't be able to roll over and swallow his tongue if we put these mats here and keep him left.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, they threw that nigga. They threw him with the equipment.
No.
Oh shit. They said, fucking sprinkle a little crack on him, Jonathan.
Slide him under the bleachers.
Yo.
He said they put the gym mat in front of him. God damn.
Oh, that's bad. No, that's they really don't give a fuck. They ain't even give a nigga. They continue playing the game and everything. He said it was the beginning of the gym period. He said he woke up, everybody was gone. They continue playing.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I don't know about your gym classes, but mine in the beginning they let you play around a little bit, and then they would call everybody to the center to do their exercises and their warm-ups. So that means the gym instructor did his curriculum while this nigga was laid the fuck out with his hand on switch.
So
they just let this nigga sleep.
Yo, I'm telling you, they put the gym mats there because somebody was trying to do some gymnastics and they almost fell. So they put the gym mats there to make sure the person don't fall. They really didn't give a fuck about that. Did you see him make a debut again? Did you see? There you go. There you go again.
This was a free day. This is a free day, so it wasn't no curriculum. But look, here's the worst part. I get up and my wrist is killing me, and I'm like out of it, trying to get my shit together. I see the gym teacher. It was a female. It was a little weird stud-looking person. no, because look, this is the craziest shit. She was a little stud lady. This is the first time I seen a stud. She had a little buzz cut on the side with a flat top and a rat tail. She had the Anakin Skywalker. She had the Anakin. She had the Anakin.
You underestimated her power.
Yo, she sound full set it off. That's straight nice.
So I get up and I'm like trying to get my faculties about me, and I had to see her walking around cleaning up. She's like, "Hey, you okay?"
This nigga said he was waking up and getting his faculties.
Again,
that nigga got knocked into a higher education. This nigga furthered his intellectual prowess by being creamed on the basketball court.
Absolutely. I had an Avatar moment.
This nigga was not smart.
He said he had an Avatar moment. That means he spoke to past kids who knocked themselves the fuck out in that gym class, and everybody else ain't just give a fuck. How did you get past the nonchalance of people in your life? Well, sir, you just gotta ride the wave, man. You gotta be like water. You just gotta let it happen.
You ever threw water against a wall?
Nigga.
It did the same thing he described.
Nah. To me, it sounded like one of those goddamn cartoons that we used to watch as a kid where somebody would hit the wall, but they was elevated, and then when they hit it, it smacked and slide down.
That's what it felt like.
But here's the thing. What you just said could have happened. As you was about to say, they went through the rest of gym class. They did all the curriculum while this nigga slowly sliding down the wall.
You know what? Now let me ask you something, Del. Since this is between me and you right now. Fuck the victim. He can stay over here. We gonna treat him like they treated him in that gym class. We gonna leave him over here.
Holy shit! Where was this story? Where the fuck was this story?
Talk about story time with Los, nigga. That was
holy shit.
That was definitely a Demon King moment. Like that was
Here's the fucked up part. Here's the fucked up part. This nigga said, "So yeah, I woke up and everybody is gone," and he tried to keep going. Mm-hmm. He tried to throw that in there like that was normal.
You ain't gonna pay attention to that. Nah. We got to speak on that, sir. Did you really just say that everybody was gone?
Gone.
It
was just a gym. It was just a gym teacher cleaned it up.
Damn. So yeah, let me put them gym mats on that nigga real quick. Dell, question, right?
What's up?
Which one is worse? Them actually going through the gym class, doing the curriculum while he was laid the fuck out, and them going on with the class, or them actually having a free period where the instructors, the gym teachers, are literally doing nothing but staying on the side watching these kids play and do whatever the fuck they wanted, and not one person decided to pay attention to him. Which one you think is worse?
This one is worse. The fact that them gym teachers dead ass had a free period afterwards because nobody was using the gym. Them niggas went to break.
Sir, do you remember having free periods in gym class? Wasn't the instructors either like dead in the middle or on the wall? That means a nigga could have kicked him. Somebody could have kicked his foot or something and just completely treated him like a drunk.
They could have just drunk. Somebody could have just beat the shit out of his ass. Oh, that's that nigga right there. Oh, he sleep. Oh, let's get his ass.
How fucked up would it have been if somebody decided to play a prank on him, and while he was knocked up, tooted his ass up, just left him up there like that, and just waited for him to wake up like that. He just woke up face down, assed up.
It's unfortunate that I grew up in a non-cell phone era like that. Because can anyone live that down if it was on camera?
Let's be honest here. A lot of the things that we were doing in the 90s growing up, if camera phones was out, nigga, we would have been canceled. Hey, bro, did you hear my little hypothetical question I asked Dell while you was going? Like, did you have the speakers going? No. I said, how fucked up would it have been if somebody decided to play a prank on you, and while you was knocked up, they just tooted your ass up and left you there? So when you woke up, you'd have just been face down, assed up, not knowing what happened and your wrist hurt. Hell, you ain't see his face.
Oh no.
Do I get to find out who did it?
It's up to you. I'm just saying how fucked up it would have been for that moment. If whatever you want to do is retaliation, sir. Nobody's knocking you.
You can ask them how fucked up it was when I get my hands on them. Depending on how much they can tell you, that's going to determine how fucked up it was.
Dalen, you were sitting there talking about the gym teacher, which sounds like a solid 90s gym teacher, dog. Have you? Well, shit. Y'all ain't been dropping your kids off at school and shit yet, but have you seen some of these teachers? Where the fuck was these teachers when I was growing up?
On social media, good.
Where the fuck were these teachers when we were growing up?
No, I had a few in my high school.
Off at school.
I had a few.
My son's been and
I have not, goddamn it, one. They was either old or they was old and fat and frumpy.
So your choice was either flabby or flabby and saggy?
Yes.
No,
I legit. And I know this is an old joke. This is an old joke towards myself. I legit had at least one teacher that looked like he taught in fucking on the Cosby Show. Dr. Lee dead
out the pudding pops.
Dr. Lee dead ass used to wear them damn polyester ass suits. And this motherfucker had somewhat of a cone head, but he was bald at the top, so he had the gray hair around the side. I was like, oh my God.
Yo, real quick question. What was the name of this teacher again?
Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee?
Dr. Lee.
It sounds like when Dr. Lee came into the classroom, Dell had a 90s inner thought monologue. Today, Dr. Lee walks into the class with that stupid ass vest on again. I don't know why he does it every day. We never learn anything. But here we are. That's the picture I'm getting from him with this Dr. Lee statement.
I slept through his class.
Question.
I just
was
passed
he
on.
old man?
Yes.
I feel like he was, because it sounds like he made you call him Dr. Lee, and that's some old man shit. But
No, he actually was
a doctor. Well, you know,
he actually had a doctor in fuck, I can't, not chemistry, but like a derivative of the actual group around it. But he taught chemistry.
Okay. Respect on his degree. It is what it is. He still sounds like an old man with that doctor shit. Question.
Oh no, he's old as shit.
Did you ever Did either one of y'all ever have one of those old teachers that kept their old ways, like how they were raised and disciplined their kids and shit, and they installed it on their classroom?
Dalen just had a flashback.
It looked like it, right?
Oh, he had 2 of them, he said.
I did too.
Both
I did
vocal
too.
teachers in high school. One of them was this really, really old white lady. And she's like that Morgan Freeman old. Like, I went back and saw yearbook photos from like 20 years prior to me being there, and she was still that same.
Just a different hair color?
No.
Oh, shit.
Everything still white hair.
Oh, so she turned 20 and was 80 from then on.
Pretty much.
Apparently. But she
Pretty
had
much.
this finger, because she played piano, but she had this finger, and this digit of her finger pointed that way on both hands. It pointed inward. So it was like it looked like this.
I had a teacher like that, and that was the weirdest shit ever. All the fingers are straight, but the tip of one after that second knuckle, it'll point another direction.
This one was her index finger, and whenever she would point at you, it would. Me being me, she would point at me. I'm like,
Hold up, you ain't do this here. Yeah, you go to help her out a little bit.
Nope.
Get in front of the.
no, I'm like,
Um.
who you pointing?
So, real quick, just to stay on the topic of the funny fingers. I didn't have a teacher like this, but I had a boss when I worked for. Why both y'all niggas laugh at that? What the fuck I do?
Because that is the weirdest segue.
Y'all was just talking about. See, this is the moment where I get my book bag and I leave the table. Y'all niggas is picking on me.
I made one statement about one person's one finger.
And then he said he had a teacher that did the same thing. So
I
we
didn't
are
invite him
talking
to-
about.
But
It doesn't
but
matter. We here.
no. It was the statement. Staying on the topic of funny fingers. I'm like, wait, what? Where's this about to go?
Okay, so what would y'all describe people who fingertips go in the opposite direction? They basically a traffic sign.
It was literally your phrasing in that moment. It was just
Okay.
I'm just gonna
now
tell-
I'm a joke to niggas. That's what it is. I'm a joke.
I'm just gonna tell you now. This is the same
comic
nigga that.
relief.
This
I'm
is
here to
the
make y'all
same
laugh.
niggas that like to bite ass is talking about funny
Thank you.
fingers. That's just where I'm at. Like, where's this
Sir.
about to go?
Sir, if we choose to put our ass bitery on the internet, that is fine. You do not get to bring up our ass bitery, sir.
He has a point there.
You an ass
has a
biter
point
too?
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
He has a point there, sir. He has a point there. I don't know who in the fuck told you to come put A1 sauce on my steak, but that's none of your business. Okay. Okay.
You want me to sauce your meat? That's how you came out there.
Oh!
Who told you I want to help Vin Rames?
Heard you looking for Candyman, bitch.
Yeah. I know. I saw.
Nikki Ghost made another appearance, too.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, funky fingers. So, maybe I should say
I hate you.
Funky fingers.
put it on a t-shirt, nigga. That's a part of our merch now.
But they gotta be weird looking fingers.
Yeah.
It got to
Tell
be
you, make a traffic sign.
They got to be
All,
a jacked up
all
hand.
traffic in this lane go that way. Traffic in this lane go that way. I'm trying to
No.
tell you.
No, you know what you got to do. This is the best. You got to just put funky fingers on the front. Just the words, funky fingers. But then the jacked up hand on the back.
The strong hand.
It's time to get funky.
Oh God!
But I'm gonna get this shit out. All right.
Please
Now,
do.
question. Y'all can tell me if this is some kind of medical disability. I don't know. But if somebody, their fingers, right? The very tip right here, you know how we got the 3 knuckles starting from the hand at 1, 2, 3, right? That third one at the tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah, exactly. What niggas be asking right before they end up fucking. So that little part, that little part right there, going forward towards the nail, if that is swollen, is that some kind of like medical issue?
This thing got an ET fingertip.
The fuck is that? Like who?
No, not ET, because ET fingers was just really long.
Yeah, but
So-
that tip was a little pudgier than the rest of it.
Think more Marie Schreiber Sabretooth.
You got somebody like that boop in your nose.
Sir. Is that or is that not a medical issue?
I don't know.
Because I don't.
I get it. I get that looked at.
Okay, so I knew somebody that fingers was like that, and it was a female, and she always got her nails done. And they used to get that point tip every time she got her nails done. And she got the point tip. All I could think about was Sabretooth, and it was fucked up because she was my boss, so she had to point at shit on paper, and it always stood out to me. Like, are y'all the type of niggas, or is it just me that if you see somebody with a deficiency, it's kind of hard not to stare at it? Like somebody with a cockeyed or a missing tooth or some shit like that.
It's not that
It's
I
kinda
stare at it, but I notice it.
You're
like,
not staring, but
instantly.
see, my thing is, okay, when I talk to people, I look them in their eyes, right? If one of your shit is looking next to me, I'm gonna, for some reason, drift to that one. Like, I can't focus on the one that's looking at me. I'm gonna focus on the one that's not looking at me. Like,
Oh
That's
God,
what
I've
I'm
done
saying.
it so many times.
also, it's not just me. Yay.
Oh no, the messed up part is birth defects or whatever. They don't really do nothing for me, but it's for some reason this eye is here and the other one's doing that way. I
I'm
don't
looking
see
at the
how.
other one.
I'm just wondering what does your vision look like?
Dude,
Like, do you have like a wide vision, your cone like this? Like, can you really see over here? Like,
I
You
always
asked,
thought the
didn't you?
same thing.
what happened to choosing violence? Where's the violence?
I just want to continue to.
Don't
Thank
you take
y'all
the
for
J? Don't you take the J Cole route? You better get back in here, Kendrick.
Shut up. That's not what I was doing. The fuck you mean you niggas always thought, like, did you never stop to go up to somebody and say, hey, how the fuck do you see lizard eyes?
No, I just legitly asked, do you see both?
Like, is your vision crossed?
I just want to enjoy my orange juice. That's all.
Nigga, drink your orange juice. Anybody stopping you,
I dare
Lizard
you.
eyes, though.
nigga? Yeah, that was
dare
fucked up.
you.
That was kind of fucked up.
Lizard eyes, though.
That was kind of
Damn.
that
I
was
coulda
kind of
said-
out there.
I could have said crazy eyes.
I mean, we it's all the same shit basically. What the fuck?
Remember
Bunch of
that
fire over here.
goddamn? Remember that big ass gecko that Pain summoned, the one that go invisible?
Mhm.
I
I see what you did there. I
just
see what you did there.
want to know if your vision is like their vision.
Now, question, right? And this is kind of on the what realm of what we're doing at the moment. Do you feel that people who say they just want to be treated equally and don't treat them differently deserve to be the topics of niggas' jokes or whatever? Because I personally think, I think they should too.
You gonna get this work.
I was about to say
You
no. My man's, he my brother. That's what I call him. But this nigga got caught it just like everybody else. He got treated like everybody else. You gonna catch it just like everybody else. But this nigga used to bomb right back though.
Mm-hmm. So I'm glad to hear that. But what I'm mad that I didn't hear is what did he have that made him the target?
Technically, his hand, pretty much, he can't lift his wrist beyond that. It was
got the
fucked
DJ
up
Paul?
like this.
Go to your room. Go to your room. Go to your room. As soon as he said that, that's right.
God damn it.
Look, it was either that or he had a strong hand. It was one of those two.
I just read the cards, man.
It was both. It's both hands.
Ah.
Wait.
If you want to ask how, hey, Matt is back.
Today I am Gojo Sensei.
If you want to ask,
No.
how does that look?
Nope.
Because it sounds like that shit curved in on itself. Like it went down and then curved some more. And like I don't know what he mean by both, but fuck Lord, that's good.
No, both hands.
Both hands. This nigga was Mr. Krabs. Oh shit.
Don't do that.
Both
Oh
hands.
my god.
Both.
Oh my god. Point of the matter is. Point of the matter
How did
is.
he played no video games. How does he?
He actually did.
I know it because the angle with the thumb is coming from
He
the top
actually
instead of the
did.
bottom of the,
He actually did.
I knew it.
We treated him normal, and he did the shit we did.
Did he play basketball?
He tried.
Did he play football?
He tried. Well, I won't say
Could
he tried. He could catch.
football? He
Yeah.
could catch the
Yeah.
claw. Oh shit!
This nigga was out there with us playing kill a man with the ball.
Nigga, that's a hate crime. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's fucked up. Don't do that to him. Don't deserve that.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
do that to him,
Why?
man. Don't do that to
Oh,
that
man.
man. So,
So nah, because I got a homeboy, older dude. When I first met him, he told me, he's like, "Hey man, he had a prosthetic leg. He lost his leg in a car accident." And he's probably gonna watch this episode. So yes, I am talking about you, dog. But nah, so when I first met him, we were sitting there talking, and I keep hearing this squeak.
Nigga, you all right?
And
Who,
I'm
me?
like,
Yeah.
what burp?
Oh, I thought this nigga saw something in the grass. He just.
No.
so yeah, like we talking, and I keep hearing this squeak, and I'm like, what is that squeak? He goes, oh, that's my leg. I'm like, what? He goes, my leg. I got a prosthetic leg. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, nah, dog, it's cool. He's like, the doctor said, my therapist said it's good, people tell jokes, kind of help make me laugh. And I was like, oh, great. That's good to know, because got to get some WD-40 for that thing, dog.
Go to your fucking room. First thing
I
that popped
went
in my head.
I went there instantly.
First
I
motherfucking
went
thing that
there
popped in my head.
instantly.
That and the Tin Man nigga, you want to wish for a heart too? Like the fuck? Put in some motherfucking oil in that bitch. What are we doing here?
Slide some more to
What
me.
the fuck are we doing here? Nigga, you better get an oil pot and act like little.
Nah,
I can't.
Daily, you should have came out. What would I do if I could only feel?
No, what he should have did is walked over to the side of his leg and go, I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Oh God! Oh sweet Jesus! I gotta ask one question, Dayla. I gotta ask one question now.
Yeah,
Did he crack jokes with y'all?
absolutely.
All right. That's the one thing I could respect because, like my
He was
man,
cool with it.
he would usually start the shit. That's the fucked up part. I'm like, dude, you do know you're a target, but he used to use that shit. As soon as you go for his hands, this nigga is going in on you.
But that's the thing. Even if he didn't crack jokes, he was always cool with it. But I would never go too tough on him. But I would
This
hit
nigga
him
got
with some
90s
zingers.
attendance appendages and he talk about coming at you. Oh, I would have murdered him if I was him. Oh, he would have hated me. Are you fucking kidding? But he would have been one of my best friends too. Like you taking these jokes and you giving them back. I fucking love you.
I gotta ask. Gotta
Yes.
ask. Y'all ever took his leg as a joke?
My
No,
nigga, when
no,
he
no.
said that he had a friend with a prosthetic leg that was cool with jokes,
No,
the very first thing that came to my head is, nigga, let's go play baseball and let me borrow it.
no, never did that. Never. Did
That is my very first idea. Like,
Hey,
niggas, come
hey,
on. I know it's not sanctioned, but come on, let me rock one
Hey,
inning.
Los. I'm gonna get that leg.
But no,
Yes.
no. One day he did.
How much for the leg?
One day during the summer, because he had on. This is like one of the few times I'd seen him in shorts. He had on a different leg. I was like, oh, we got accessories.
He didn't have a flesh-colored leg on, did he?
No. Excuse me. I'm enjoying my body.
No. I was coughing. Excuse me.
You were dying.
I was saying no. I was coughing. Different.
I said you were
Difference.
dying.
Yeah, it ain't your body. Like you had no result in it. It was this. But what I'm saying is, what if he had a skin-colored leg that didn't match?
Jeez.
Like he should have did that one day. Just got when it came out. Like, yeah, I had to get my leg replaced, dog, and the place said this all they got. So I'm a nigger, 1/8 nigger today. Like,
No, he's black. He's black, so it'd been
so it should have been a white leg. He could say I'm 1/8 cracker today.
start calling him Frankenstein.
My nigga said I got an 1/8 of white privilege. That would have been awesome.
Stupid.
See, shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Technically, he does. He gets the board first.
see, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I asked the question, because I find that a lot of people do that. Everybody say they want to be treated fairly, they want to be treated equally, but then when they become the butt of the jokes, they want to cry victim, and that's not cool. Everybody gets joked on. So if you want to be treated like everybody else, that means the jokes is coming with it. So why are we getting upset now?
I think there has to be a level of
Respect,
I don't want to say respect, and yes,
consideration,
respect.
or consideration.
Well, hold on. So it's just like anything else, right? You're not necessarily gonna say something out of pocket to somebody you don't know, no matter what's going on in the environment around you. If that's just like if I invite you somewhere, right? And you're with a group of people that I'm cool with, but you might not necessarily know. You might see me joke with them a certain way, but you might not joke with them that way because you don't know them like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like vice versa, I joke with you a certain way, but somebody else ain't gonna get away with it because that's just how we are. I think it's kind of that same thing. If you don't know me well enough as a person to where I feel comfortable enough with you joking about something that's wrong with me, then no, you shouldn't be saying it. But like, yeah, nah, if we cool, if you ride with me or whatever, yeah, it's fair game.
So question then, and this is kind of a way to stick with our high school subject right now. If we were to go to a cipher, niggas playing in dozens, right? And you know how that goes. If you grin, you in. If you come over there, it is what it is. Right?
Everybody's on the table.
This is what I'm saying. And somebody has something wrong with them, and then they get cracked on it. Now, for example, let's say it's you and Dell, and Dell, God forbid, excuse me for putting this on you or whatever, but let's say Dell just has something that niggas is making fun of for, right? And I don't know him like that, but I know you. That's what made me come into the group in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And we all cracking jokes, and Dell is over there. And let's say you say something about me, Dell laugh, and then I immediately come at him for laughing. And I make fun of his appendage or whatever, his ailment, excuse me. Right? It's not out of pocket. I don't know him at all. Literally never seen him before in my life, but it's not out of pocket to do.
It's the rules of the lunch table. You can't if you in on that, you know everything's on the table. Nothing's off limits.
Now,
that's what it was.
Now
you had niggas that get sensitive.
Of course, that always happened, but just sticking with that particular type of person.
Me personally, that's low hanging fruit because it's like that's easy.
No, but regardless of which, even though it is low hanging fruit, I get it, but it's still fair game, is what I'm saying.
It is absolutely fair game. I just personally that would be one of my last resorts, but like it's like cheap heat. Oh,
I mean, but let's be honest. If it's cheap heat, but it's good cheap heat, it's
such
not
good shit.
Cheap heat. It's good. Like Dominic Mysterio right now, he got cheap heat, but his shit is fire. So yeah, if it's, it depends on the situation. But again, all right, well,
okay. So what about person, and I don't know? That's just like I would never off gate mama joke to somebody I don't know.
I mean,
my mama dead.
Yeah, and that's a tough one but we all know there are certain things that niggas don't want to say or don't want to hear, like being invited to another man private too. Like that's not even funny. Like
there was unspoken rules. There were certain areas you would tread lightly on. That was just on general purpose.
Facts, no facts.
But when it comes to you right in front of me, nothing's off limits.
What I'm saying. Okay, so what about like at a comedy show? Because my man Dave Chappelle keep getting heat for shit like this, but do he deserve it?
And I haven't. No. Because my thing with comedy shows, again, you know what you're going into. You know good and well if you sitting in that front row, what might happen to you. You're going to this show to see a comedian. You know who this comedian is that you're going to see. You can't get mad.
But there's also the fact that he's speaking about his personal experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
no. Think back in the day, like Robin. I know y'all seen Robin Harris's his few not stand-ups and stuff out there. He starts cracking on people in that front row.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in on them.
But that was kind of the thing for every comic back then.
Yeah, hell, the last time I've been to a comedy show really was probably about 10 years ago. Bill Bellamy, and this nigga cracked on people in the front row. It's just what it is. You know what you're getting yourself into going to a comedy show.
Quick question. You ever been to like one of those comedy clubs? Like them smaller venues where you can literally see the stage. Y'all like right there type shit.
Yeah. Everybody in there get it.
Pretty much. Yeah. And the comic decides to interact with the crowd.
Yep.
So one year, a long time ago, I went out with this heifer. And you know me. And we went to the comedy club, and the comedian starts talking about chicks not getting fucked right. And if they getting fucked right in the crowd, you know this heifer was loud and proud. I am. He right. I was like, okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Have fun, but okay. I mean, I am, but okay. So, yeah.
You had to throw that in there, didn't he?
Of course I did. Sneak that in there right there. Keep going with the subject. So yeah, back to high school, right? I mean, even though we were about that topic, I wanted to ask y'all. Oh no, I did ask you, Dalen. You was answering. I asked if y'all had the teachers that kept that home schooling, like home living way, and you said one of them was
two of them. One of them was an old white lady.
Yeah.
And the other one was the gospel chorus teacher. His name was Mr. Reberg.
Reverb?
Reberg.
Oh.
That would have just been way too convenient.
Yo, fam. I'm like, no, that's a TV show. That is an industry plant. Don't trust. He's a cop. That was 21 Jump Street. Don't trust that nigga over there.
Daylan had a whole 90s intro going into school that day.
Yo, Reverb. Nigga, that sounds like a transformer. Reverb. Transform.
But nah, Mr. Reberg was one of those old Southern black men. Dude was like 6+, like feet tall. Everybody was definitely afraid of him. Like they respected him, but he was one of those. I will drag you off somewhere, and you and I will have it out. My grandmother was one of them teachers. My grandmother would whoop your kid's ass in school if they acted up. And if you came up to the school and said something, maybe you better train them right at home and dare you to say something back.
I had a teacher like that. Because it was just coming off that era where you can't get your ass whooped in school. Well, actually, it was still during that era because I forgot what the fuck I was doing. All I know is what was the main thing the school would do? They'd call your damn parents. My mom came up there. The class went to recess. It's not recess. That teacher pulled the fucking shade on the door closed, and closed the door. Left me in the goddamn class alone with my mom.
Oh.
Nigga, she beat the brakes off my ass in that goddamn classroom.
Wait,
oh my God, your stories just keep getting worse. Oh.
Bro. Why the teacher peeked in the room before she locked the door and said, "You better not drown."
Yo, you know what I felt like?
Here's what's fucked up. Wait. Here's what's fucked up. She did peek before she closed that door.
She looked at him like, look at me.
Basically,
Close the door. Nigga, I felt
Hey,
like when he
yo.
said that, you know what popped in my head? Ali Jr. getting led to that room where his father was there waiting for him and beat the fuck out of him. That was
that's what happened.
Your mom
That's what happened.
Your mom was standing in the face in the window with that grin.
Nigga. Oh my god.
His mom was sitting in the chair. She turned around like Mr. Claw.
I hear you looking for Candyman, bitch.
So you cutting up in school, huh, Charles?
Charles.
Yeah.
It was CHAWLES. Charles.
She said all 4 of my names. I got sent to the gate. I asked not to come back. They said it's not your time. I said, make it my time.
Yes,
don't
please
wanna go
don't send me back to her.
I'm
He was like, nah, I don't want to deal with her myself.
I wanna-
That's your problem, player.
like, I just got my ass whooped in public. Let's just call it a day right here. Like,
Yo, nah.
no,
Every black person knowing black culture, if your parents say all your names, you are fucked. Like you big fucked, and you better not have more than one name. I mean, more than 3 names. Excuse me. You are big fucked if they say. Every
I was
single
fucked
one.
all around.
Yeah, you big fucked. You big fucked. So outside of the warden that locked you in the room with Big Mitch, who else?
Hey, no. Neither of you niggas watched Son of Anarchy, did you?
Nah.
It's been so long.
She OP'd your ass.
Oh shit.
I don't know what that means, but damn, son, she fucked you over, dog.
There's a scene, or there's a point in the show where the gang gets locked in prison.
Los, that show's fucked up.
Yeah.
Let me just
Oh, I
put it
know.
that way.
Opie was like the heart of the show, like because Opie had gotten out the gang and they brought him back in because he needed work, and he ended up going to jail. So something pop off in the jail, and they basically locked Opie in the room by itself with like 20, like not 20, it's like 3-4 niggas with like weapons and stuff, and they beat the wheels off Opie. That man got Opie. Teacher locked him in the room with like 3-4 niggas, aka his mama.
It
Damn
might as
shame
well
what they
been.
did to that dog. Damn
Might as well
shame.
been, man.
He got locked in the room with Madara. Would you prefer me to use Susanoo or no Susanoo?
I ain't even get the Susanoo. I just got a simple ass genjutsu. I got stabbed over and over for a year.
But
Another
in actuality, it was only 1 second.
1,000 deaths.
Did she use
So-
a belt or a hands? Or
Hands,
everything?
hands at school, belt when I got home.
She hit him with that Jet Li fist the legend.
Nah, she hit him with that head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. She beat the fuck out of you. Question. Outside of, like I said, that warden that locked you up, any other teachers like that?
Old ways, but nothing like nothing like that.
So I had 2. One was my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Thorne. And now that I think about it, I think she's the reason why I have such an asphyxiation and desire, a love lust, a biteable, craving. I need the substance of the juices of them big old thick country thighs and booty. I think
Was
she's
this the-
where I came from.
This was the birth of the ladies' man.
No, sir, like this is some
Damn, I
real
want
shit.
to take a bite out of your butt.
This is some real shit. Like it's crazy. So in 1st grade, I had a teacher, light skin, Miss Green, Spanish, thick, sexy thing, but hairy ass legs. Like she used to wear skirts with stockings, and I could see the hair through the stockings. Like, bitch, no. But I did think that she was a cute lady, right?
You got past that, didn't you?
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. No, fuck no. Not at all, bitch. My legs are hairy. The last thing I'm gonna do is rub up with your hairy legs too, and we could possibly start a fire. Bitch, I listen to Smokey. I don't know about you, but so it was her, and then it was my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Thorne. Thick old, like she was one of them. Like her moms or grandmoms was from the South, and she's like 1st generation in New York type shit, 2nd generation in New York. thick as fuck, but from down south, but got the city lifestyle or city mindset in her, but got the country upbringing. She used to put kids on punishment for X amount of time. That would mean when lunch came, and after lunch, we all go out to do recess. You go downstairs, get your tray, and bring your ass back up to class. You spend the recess with her, doing nothing, reading, whatever. You basically on punishment for X amount of time, right? Then I had in high school this old dude, Mr. Sheldon, Mr. Selden, something like that. He was of that. I felt like he wanted to hit niggas, but he knew he couldn't. So he would do other shit. Like if you fell asleep in his class, he would grab this big, thick ass textbook and walk past you. And as you sleeping with your head on the desk, he would slam the textbook right next to your face. Like hard. Bam! To wake you up. Not one fuck given if he missed and cracked you in the face or the head with that book. He ain't care.
All right.
He was slamming that bitch.
There was so many that were like, no. It was usually the old black men that did that shit. I thought it was normal. I thought it was normal.
Look, in the era we came up in, yeah. Like I didn't come up in an era where your teachers could beat you. That wasn't me. But I did come up in an era where the teachers was on some, your mama said I could XYZ. Your mama said you minds while you're here type shit.
But back then, we had that mentality. It was the village. Everybody was, the teachers, the parents, everybody kind of had that teamwork thing going on besides what they doing now, where the damn parent will argue with the teacher and defend the kid, even though the kid was fucking up. I still never forget that goddamn video of that chick in the car crying, talking about how the damn kid in her dance class was acting stupid. She calls mom, and mom says, well, if she don't want to do it, she don't have to do it. Why didn't you kick that kid out of your class?
Mm-hmm.
You take her to another school then.
Yeah, or a homeschooler. And you deal with it.
So question. What was niggas' favorite school lunch?
Now, that's a tricky question because it depends on the era. Like, are we talking public school, junior high school, or high school?
Let's go high school.
Okay. I don't know about y'all niggas, but in my high school, they had a hot and a cold section for food, right? So the cold, of course, was sandwiches, cold cuts, shit like that. Hot was whatever they were serving for the day. So when it came to the hot side, I absolutely loved cheeseburger and tater tots day. When they gave those cheeseburgers in that aluminum package type shit, when you had to unwrap the bitch, like, oh,
And that's come out of there.
those cheeseburgers was always perfect. The cheese was always gooey and like it was everything. I love those cheeseburgers.
Your little sauce, your little Big Mac sauce.
Damn. Go to the cold side and get all your condiments.
Get the
Yeah,
pickle.
dude. No, I didn't do the pickles. I never liked pickles on my burger. I don't like pickles on my burger.
Okay, I like pickles on my burger. So yeah.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah,
I love pickles on my burger.
Yeah, I can't do it. Nah. But then I did
was
love
basic.
my high school's cold side because we had the bomb sandwiches and they gave us the little hero rolls. So nigga, you get to make your own sandwich and go back to the table with that one mayonnaise package and lay that bitch out right. Get your nice little juice. For high school, that's me.
Fair enough. That was the same thing.
Your cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I was basic. It was just pizza day for me.
Now, see, that's why I said it's a difference because in public school, it was pizza day.
That little French bread pizza joint.
Yeah.
I didn't have that one. I mean, I did,
Yeah.
but I like the one that was a round one with the little
Circle with
chunks
the
of
little- Yes.
Those was my
Little
shit.
little thick bitches.
Yes. The
Did
thick
y'all-
ass pizzas.